All right, y'all. So I've never done a firearms review, but it's something that I've been getting into, doing more shooting. Most of my content has been fishing, and I really haven't been posting a lot on my YouTube, more or less just doing shorts and other social media platforms. But there's a lot of information out there on YouTube, and I just wanted to add to it, give something to think about. It's an investment. Nothing in the firearms community is cheap these days, so I want to make sure I can help do my part because I've watched so many videos trying to figure out what I want to do, what should I get, and all that. So for the past 4 years, I have been carrying the Sig P365 XL. And I started out for the first year, this thing was bone stock. It has mainly become like a Frankenstein build, slowly just adding things, switching things up, trying to get it to the way that I like it. Now, that being said, what I like is my preference. You may set it up the exact same way and you may not like it. So it's all shooter preference. You got to kind of figure out what you want, but I'm gonna at least show you what works for me. So I started out with the Hollison 507K green dot. This was the very first thing I did, was to add this. And I would say it's a game changer, especially when you're practicing and you're putting some rounds down range and you're getting used to it and you're able to increase your split times and be able to just target acquisition. It's really good. The one thing that I added that I think helped make it shoot a lot flatter was the Radian Ramjet and Afterburner. So I did try out some other brands and they didn't quite work as well as this. So I was trying to go the cheap route, is really what I was trying to do. And it wasn't until I got the Radiant Ramjet and Afterburner that I finally was able to say, okay, this definitely shoots a lot flatter. Turning around here, I also added a black steel gas pedal. So one thing, this is my EDC. I carry this thing all the time. I like this one because this pedal here, as you can see, it collapses. So when it sits just like this. When I pull it out the holster, it automatically opens up, and then when I push it down in the holster, it collapses. This thing's been a game changer. It's just, again, making sure my hands go to the same spot every single time. I can drive that thumb, and it really works well. I have a TLR 7X sub. 7X sub light on this one here. Added weight. Again, it's my EDC, so I can use it if needed, and that's been really good. Wilson Combat Grip. This here, I do like the grip. As you can see, I've added some just like cheap hockey tape or whatever, just to kind of thicken it up a little bit. This grip is a little bit small compared to some other aftermarket ones, so I pretty much just put some on until it felt comfortable to me. One thing I did do was I added some tungsten weights on the inside here. So you can buy weights that's specifically made for the Wilson Combat Grip here. And then they also make this grip in different sizes, so whatever you're using. So this actually will still fit on the 365 regular, the X, and I think this one's short for the X macro. So it would look similar to this. But I do still have the stock trigger on here. That will probably be my next upgrade, is to upgrade the trigger. I'm still debating. If I do, I probably will add a safety. So I'm not 100% sure. Something I'm still trying to figure out. But I do like the way it shoots now. So I've been questioning if I even need to, or if I have it dialed into exactly how I want it. For some of you, this setup here may be too much. It may be too long, maybe too heavy. And sometimes, depending on what I'm wearing, it can be. So I do also carry this one here. It's just your regular P365X bone stock with the 6 Hour Romeo. Again, this one here is clear. All right. So if I'm wearing something like basketball shorts or some workout clothes, whatever, I could put this one on, and it does well. But for the majority of the time, I'm rocking my XL. Again, this thing's Frankenstein build. Something else I've done, the spring. I forgot about that. I did upgrade the spring as well. Played around with that till I got to what I want. I'm usually shooting 115. I am going to start playing around a little more with some 124s and see if I can be a little more consistent. But this is what I shoot. Would I recommend this to other people? Absolutely. You know, this thing has been tried and true. I've put a lot of rounds through this because every time I change anything, I go out to the range and I'm just like shooting a lot more. So over the years, I've put a lot of rounds. Thousands of rounds have gone through this. I would say not as many through my 365X, but it is dialed in, it's zeroed, and it's really good. It is a little more snappy, especially when you shoot this and you go to the regular 365X. There is a significant difference there. So something to think about if you're looking at this. Now, a lot of people go to the 6 hour, to the 365 because of the FCU, the firing control unit. 6 hour, I believe, created it. Some other brands started to jump onto it, and I'm not going to knock any of the other brands. I have shot the Springfield Echelon. I know the Springfield, they're kind of doing the same thing as well. And some of their grip modules actually look really nice. I like this. Their stock one looks like it just molds into your hand really well. So not going to knock it. I really like it. I shot it with iron sights and dot. I do like their iron sights with the U. Something different, but this here is what I've been used to. It's what I've trained with. It's what I have a lot of rounds with. And so that's what it ultimately is going to come down to. If someone were to say, like, what is the best EDC? What is the very best one? And my answer has always been, and will always will be, my answer is the pistol that you will carry. So too many people have gone through, they get their LTC or CCW and they go shopping and they get their pistol and then they carry it a few times and they realize how uncomfortable it is or whatever the case is, and then it just sits at home. Or if you're from Texas, you may just put it in your truck and never see it again until you maybe randomly decide to go to a range. So that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about something you can carry every single day. So that is the goal. If you are wanting to be a licensed to carry and actually carry your pistol, you need to find something that you're going to grab, just like you would do your check, your car keys, your wallet, your phone, your pistol, right? If it's not within your checks, like every man does those checks, if it's not within that, you're probably not carrying the one that's made for you. So probably do some more searching. Some people won't carry because the main reason, it's uncomfortable. You got to figure out what to use. I started out carrying inside the waistband. I moved to outside the waistband, and now I could do either one. Do I have a preference? Again, it depends on what I wear. So a lot of it depends on what I'm wearing that day. But I train with both. So I train from drawing from appendix. I train from drawing outside waistband outside. Just in case you want to be able to know. The hardest part is if you don't do your training and you have appendix and then you decide to switch to outside waistband and you're out there, you know, at your 3 o'clock or whatever. If you really need to use your tool and you go to reach for it, it's probably not going to be where you thought it was, which I've done some training and I've seen someone actually do that in the middle of the training, and it was just a good reminder that train to how you wear it, and if you wear both ways, train both ways. So I was just kind of going off on a little rant there, but I'm gonna start making a few firearm videos, talk about some things that I've learned over the years and some things to try to help out the 2A community. I recently went through some NRA courses and got certified doing like Chief Range Safety Officer, CCW, Basic Pistol Instructor, just some things that I find interesting. So I'm coming up on my last 2 years in the military. Is this something I want to do when I retire? I'm not sure, but it is something that I enjoy, just like fishing. So I hope you find this entertaining. If so, like, subscribe, whatever. I'm looking forward to sharing some things with you. And if there's anything particular you want to see, let me know. Drop it in the comments and look forward to hearing from you. Y'all take care.